Morning, Dr. Friday. My name is Joel Peer. I'll be doing my flight plan for the presentation. Today I'll be flying from Guthrie, KGOK, to Ponca City, KPNC. The manifest includes myself, which I weigh 180 pounds, and my father, John, who weighs 200 pounds. And there's no passengers, there's no luggage or cargo. It's just a quick flight there and back. And the fuel, max fuel is 38 gallons, which weighs 228 pounds. The weight and balance for the aircraft, aircraft empty weight is 1,260 pounds with an arm of 40 for a moment of 50,400 pounds, or pounds inch, yeah. Pilot is me, 180, arm 37 for 6,660. Co-pilot is my father, 200 pounds, 37 arm, 7,400 moment, no packs, no luggage, fuel's 228 pounds with an arm of 47.8, with a moment of 10,921 pounds for a total moment of 75,381, which at the with my table in my POH says I'm right on the line between utility and normal, which is good. So my aircraft is a 1976 Cessna 172M. The Cessna has a Lycoming O320 E2D engine with a base horsepower of 150 pounds at 2,700 RPMs. 172 can hold up to 4 passengers and has a gross weight of 2,300 pounds, which will be under that. The 172M is 36 feet wide, 27 feet long, and has a height of 8 foot 9 inches. Performance-wise, takeoff distance at standard day is 980 feet. Landing distance is 550 feet. The cruise fuel burn per hour is 7.9 gallons per hour, and the cruise speed will be at 105 miles per hour. The departure airport information for KGOK at Guthrie is the latitude longitude is 3551.05 north, 9724.58 west. The altitude is 1,069 feet. Runways are 1634, and the runway is 5,000 feet by 75 feet. The tower frequency and ground frequency are both 122.8. There is no tower, and the services at the airport include an FBO, fuel, and maintenance services. Destination airport is KPNC, which is Ponca City. The latitude longitude is 643.55 north, 9705.59 west. Altitude is 1,008 feet. The runway is 1735, and that is 7,201 feet long by 100 feet. Tower and ground frequencies are both 123.0. There is no tower, and services include fuel, food, and FBO. Flight plan from KGOK to KPNC is as follows. So from takeoff, I'll be taking off on runway 16 as the winds are light at 4 knots, and it's at a 040 if I'm not mistaken. Double check whether, sorry, 060, which indicates a slight crosswind. So I'll be taking off. It's on runway 16 because that seems to be the light wind, runway. So from KGOK to my top of the climb will take me 10 minutes at a ground speed of 80 miles per hour, and it'd take me 7.4 minutes to get there. Altitude will be 5,500 feet because although Ponca City is due north of me, it's slightly to the east. So I'll go 5,500. From the top of the climb to the time of descent is 39.5 nautical miles. My ground speed will be 107 because the winds are super light. And the time to get there is 22 minutes. From the time of descent to reaching final for KPNC, it'll take me 5.3 miles to get there with a ground speed of 52 miles per hour and a time of 6 minutes. So departing weather from KGOK is 23 degrees Celsius. Wind speed and direction is 060 at 5 knots. So super light, almost at a quartering wind. You know what? I probably ought to take 35. Uh, I'm sorry, 34, 1634. I should take runway 34. It's a little bit of a crosswind, but it's kind of quartering out of the northeast. So probably 34 would be better. Barometric pressure is 30.01 with a cloud ceiling of a few at 11,000. Other than that, it looks like a beautiful day. Temperatures aloft are 9 degrees Celsius. Wind and speed is at flight level 5,000 is 23 degrees at 3 knots. So super light wind out of the northeast, super light wind. Barometric pressure is the same, 30.01. Cloud ceiling is clear. Check the turbulence forecast, and it's minimal, so should be a nice flight. Service temperature at KPNC is 21 degrees Celsius with the wind speed and direction at 040 at 04 degrees, 04 knots. So my landing runway will be 35 at KPNC. Barometric pressure is 30.01. Cloud ceiling is clear, and my other notes is I hope Enriquez is open because we'll probably be hungry. NOTAMs and TFRs. Our NOTAMs for KGOK is there are 8 active NOTAMs for obstructions, but those are all typically not in my flight path, and plus most of those obstructions are under 200 feet, and so I'll be above 500 on takeoff, well before I leave the airport area. And most of those are 2 to 5 miles to the southwest, southeast, stuff like that. There's one way up north, but I think that's like 6 miles, and I'll be probably already at altitude by 6 miles. So there's none in the flight path. There are 2 aerodrome NOTAMs. One for the wind cone is out of service, and one for the automated landing service lights landing lights are out of service. So I won't be landing at night, so I'm not really going to need the approach lighting systems. NOTAMs for KP&C is one NOTAM is for obstruction, and that is also not in the flight path. I think that's off to the east, if I'm not mistaken. And there's one aerodrome NOTAM for the runway edge lights are out of operation. Once again, it's going to be during the day. I'm not going to need the lights, but just so I know, it's there. And there are no temporary flight restrictions. So that's my flight brief. That's the plan we're going to take. I've done this flight probably 10, 11 times with both my my dad, my family. Eaten at Enriquez a few times, so it's something that I know well. But I chose it because it's super easy. I can brief it well. But that's it. Thank you so much.